No Gordon McMillan. Okay, already the champion, of course. Lights go out. The race is underway. Good start by Wilkins. Not such a good start by Tate Taverner. Lewis Barker's not yet made up any places. Shane Kavanagh also trying to sort of forge away through the field from the back of the grid as well. But it's Wilkins that's got the lead into the first corner. And it's Zach Bernal, isn't it, I think, that's got into second place there. Tate Taverner third. And Lewis Ellis with the bright lights is in fourth position. So it's Bernal taking the fight to Matt Wilkins as they head through Gerrards Bend and onto the Steppy Straight for the first time in this race. And it's Honda's filling at least the first 4 places, if not more. Certainly the first 5 places as they go into the S's for the first time.
Yeah, it was that Ryan Barker holding off Matt Hale's Mini, but Bernal's flying along, isn't he, at the end of his first season of racing, right with Matt Wilkins. Big dive down the inside. Was that Kennedy in the Corrado? He got 2 places out of it. Josh Hilton, he's lying around the outside. I don't think he was quite as effective as Stuart Kennedy, who really gained out of all of that. Is he taking the lead of Class B, I think, with that move?
Maybe right, yes. So that's quite something. Yep, Kennedy in the lead of Class B from Andrew Idwin, I think, in second place in that class as things stand.
Although Babbins has gone down the inside of him to take second, so Class B, the top 4, absolutely together through Gerrard's corner.
Absolutely, with the absence of Gordon McMillan, GMAC, it's leaving the way open for others to contest the Class B honours here. Class A also very close at the front of the field, and that is David Walsh. I thought he might come through the field. He's got past Matt Hale now and up into 6th position. He made up 2 places already on the opening lap.
Lewis Barker only...
Oh, he's off on the grass there. That's the 300 car that's spinning around. And, is everyone going to get away with that? No, not really. Joshua Hilton involved. Who's that? Was that Lewis Barker that's got involved as well?
Well, he was way back anyway. Someone else that tagged him. Was it Turnbull, I think, who tagged him?
Anyway.
But not as bad as it could have been.
Yes, it was one of those where you thought, oh, what's going to happen next moments. But anyway, for the lead of the race, Zach Bernal taking the fight to Matt Wilkins here. He's got the fastest lap of the race. The slippery surface flag is now out as well. And a safety car is being called, possibly unsurprisingly. Just didn't see quite how that incident up at the on the way up to the hairpin had ended up. Safety car out, and there will be possibly confronted by a car just on the side of the circuit between the S's and the hairpin. We'll just wait and see if we can get a picture on that.
Babbin's only one that's not come through,
so it is just that one car, and yeah, there is his car on the side of the road. Now, if he can, hopefully they can get that up against the barriers relatively easily.
Broken front right suspension.
That's going to be the problem, isn't it? It's going to need a lift, I think, because of that. So this could take a minute or 2, I'm afraid, to get that cleared. So yeah, was that broken suspension cause or effect, do we think? We'll see if we can have a replay of that incident as the cars are sort of circulating behind the safety car now. So here the cars come. So that's Hale. He's just been passed by David Walsh. It's behind him that this unfolds. So it's off onto the grass. Goes that 300 car. That's the one that ultimately ends up with a broken suspension. Now, is he tagged?
Turnbull, I think.
Yeah, it is Turnbull. Yeah, that's where the damage is done, isn't it? The 277 car that creates the damage that's going to require the lift. Everyone else is just trying to keep out of the way of it, and most of them did, Josh.
Yeah, Lewis Barker stopped completely. I think he's competing elsewhere at Snetterton tomorrow, so he was keen not to get involved. And Josh Hilton's avoidance was pretty mega, wasn't it? Completely sideways through the middle, and probably gained positions out of it all. But unfortunately, we need that safety car because the Class A battle was looking pretty good. Might have helped David Walsh. Does that mean he's going to bring people that bit closer, assuming we get a restart?
So the order at the end of lap 3 is the race leader is number 84, Matt Wilkins. 291 Zach Bernal is second. 22 Tate Taverner is third. 52 Lewis Ellis is in fourth place. Number 7 is in fifth. That's Ryan Barker. 6th is 21 David Walsh. 7th is 29 Matt Hale. 8th is 13 our Class B leader Stuart Kennedy. 9th is 67 Andrew Idwin. And 10th is the 116 car of Matthew Morgan. But we just need to get the recovery truck on the scene, don't we, to try and lift that car out of the way. Just looking at Class B wins so far this season. Obviously, Gordon McMillan have taken most of them, but Alex Foden, Trafford King, John Labella, other drivers that have been successful in Class B. So it looks like we can have a new Class B winner today, pretty much come what may.
Yes, that's right. And 3 of the 4 that are left running are contesting third in the championship within the class, aren't they? Stuart Kennedy looking good, I think, for that position.
He's doing all he can by leading it at the moment.
Yeah, he's 4 points ahead of Craig Turner. There's a further point back to Matthew Morgan.
Oh, and is that Barker pulling off in the background? I think it might be.
Turnbull hasn't come through either. He was also one that tagged the spinner earlier, so that's not a surprise.
Just seeing the recovery truck now making its way up to try and collect that car, but there's only 6 minutes and 50 seconds of the race to go. Remember, it's a 12-minute race that we started with rather than 15 because of the earlier delays, and we've got only less than 15 minutes to go until the curfew here. 14.5 minutes till the curfew, so not too much time to play with. But yes, the 15 car certainly in to pit lane. I don't know if it's picked up any damage or if it was just as a precaution rather than anything else. And you're right, the 277 car of Joshua Turnbull, the Sutton Coldfield driver, my neck of the woods, is there in second. So the recovery truck is now on the scene. It's just a question of how quickly this can get cleared up. There's 6 minutes of the race left to go. Yellow flag is waving, although the drivers don't have much chance of seeing it with that truck in the way.
There are other yellow flags.
There are others.
And they should be pretty obvious at this point. So it would be a shame if we end this under safety car, won't it? But
it would be.
Could be a bit of the story of the day in some ways.
Yeah, various safety car interventions and red flags as well, of course, in some races. It's been a bit of a shame that that's been the tail of the tape, but that's how things go. Just a bit unusual, really, what's happened in Mazda 7 in particular today with 3 red flag incidents, all of them, you know, fairly big shunts as well, weren't they? Rather than just sort of anodyne incidents that have required a stoppage. So that was quite unusual. So that's a real shame that's finished that way. And I just hope we don't finish the 750 Motor Club of the season behind the safety car. That would be a very sad way to end it. Hopefully we'll at least get one race in there before the end. There's 5 minutes of the race left to go. Class C, of course, is being led by Joshua Hilton from the Class C champion Will Bartup, and I think it's just those two, isn't it, that have done this race, because we've got no James Hillier.
He did those 2 races back to back in the middle of the afternoon, didn't he?
Picking up 2 signatures, which I think is the most that you can pick up in a weekend anyway.
Yeah.
So getting experience. Confirmation of those 2 retirements, 15 and 277, Barker and Turnbull. So 4.5 minutes now left to go. Wilkins still leading. I was impressed that Zach Bernal was really taking the fight to him before the caution period.
He got a second at Brands to Lewis Ellis as well, but I think that was his only podium. He's from Greater Manchester, a former British motocross champion, a podium finisher in the Western Supermare Beach race, and he started the season in a Clio, but swapped out for this Civic. I think he's good mates with Lewis Ellis, both motocross background.
Yeah, and it does seem like the Type R is the car to have, not that one at the moment, but it does seem like it is the most competitive car in this championship, whether it's in Class A or B specification.
Although, I think a BMW Compact has won the title every year.
That is true, that is true. Whether in Class C or Class B, guys.
I think we should have some more in Class B next year with these bigger engine compacts, so that's interesting. But certainly the Civics certainly can win Class B races. When we saw Traffic King have a go at Silverstone, he won, and John Labella won outright, didn't he, last time out at Croft.
And they're pretty reliable as well, the Type Rs as well, and there's a huge number of them about, these EB3s particularly.
It's interesting having the other models out there. You've got Matthew Morgan in the FN2. We've had the EGs previously, haven't we? Dan Sebastian won a lap record round here in one of those. So hopefully the safety car comes in this lap, otherwise we won't stand much of a chance.
No, because the safety car lap's been taking 2 minutes and then they're less than 3 minutes to go. So fingers crossed that recovery is nearly complete. But we really need that truck to get into the pit lane before these cars come back round, don't we? Otherwise, that's going to be that. Keep an eye on our. It's on its way now. Go on. If that, recovery truck can get into turn right at the bottom end of Devil's Elbow, then we should be able to get going, you would think. But will they turn the safety car lights off in time? That's the only nagging doubt that I have in my mind. Still got the safety car boards out and the yellow flags out all around the circuit, of course. What did we have? Was it about 2 or 2.5 laps of racing, I think, before the Safety car went out.
It might have been all, mightn't it?
Yeah.
Now we wanted it to be a 15-minute race again.
Well, yes, and we didn't need it to be a 12-minute race in the end. There would have been time for 15 minutes, as it turned out. Right, safety car lights are off. We might be going again, and if we do, that should be time for probably 2 more laps, I would think.
That's good. Matt Wilkins, I'm sure this won't be the first time he's done this Type R Trophy champion from last year. He was going to be back out in Type R Trophy last weekend, but weather played meant that wasn't the case. But I think keen to have this Class A car out, and it's been a very good end to the year. See if he can make it the double.
Yeah, so yellow flag's about to be replaced by green. Safety car pulls in, and there is the green flag. Race gets back underway with 2 laps to go in this PBS Brakes Hot Hatch Championship. It's Matt Wilkins leading the way then. Zach Burnell is in second place as they make their way up to Gerrard's Bend the first time after the restart. Tate Taverner third, and it is the car of Lewis Ellis in 4th position.
Yeah, no changes at the 6th, although David Walsh now is on terms with Ryan Barker out of Gerrard, but Burnell is continuing where we paused the race, right on the bumper of Matt Wilkins, down towards the right-hander at Gerrard. Top 3 have got away from Lewis Ellis, the Class A champ, and up towards the hairpin they come. They're bunching up again a little bit, aren't they, in all of this? And David Walsh can't quite squeeze through. What about the Bees? Well, they're still going at it with Stuart Kennedy at the front. They're going to get one more lap of racing, it seems.
Yeah, so it looks like that is the case. 17 seconds left on the clock. Over the line they go. It's Wilkins leaded by just under half a second from Zach Burnell, but Tate Taverner now really taking the fight to the second place man as well. They've pulled clear of Lewis Ellis in 4th position. It's Brian Barker 5th, David Walsh in 6th. He's not been able to make any progress since the race got back underway. Although he got close to the car in front, I can see the check flag has been prepared here, so we're going to get that this time around. Through the S's for the final time. It's Wilkins still leading the way. It's his to throw away now. Second, is that going to be Zach Burnell to equal his best result of the season? Looks like it might well be. Through the hairpin they come for the final time, then down through Devil's Elbow. Checkered flag is made ready, and it's going to be a double win in the final rounds of the PBS Brakes Hot Hatch Championship for Matt Wilkins. He takes the win. Zach Burnell is second. Tate Taverner is third. Lewis Ellis 4th. Ryan Barker 5th. David Walsh completes the top 6, so not really any place changes amongst the top 6.
It's all changing Class B because Stuart Kennedy, who led it, is third at the flag.
Yeah, Andrew Idwin therefore takes the Class B win. Matthew Morgan second, and down in 3rd place and 12th overall was Kennedy, so he got passed as well by Shay Kavanagh's Audi TT and Trevor Gregory too in the Class A Honda as well. So Josh is just having a look at the maths to see if that's changed anything.
I think Kennedy still gets third in Class B Championships. 3rd overall. Lewis Ellis would have got 9 points, wouldn't he?
And Joshua Turnbull taking the checkered flag. He's the last driver to take the checkered flag this season in the 750 Motor Club race.
I think Lewis Ellis beat Alex Foden by a point for 3rd overall.
Okay, and that literally does bring an end to the 750 Motor Club racing season. With the exception of the Burkitt Relay next weekend at Silverstone, and of course the Plum Pudding meeting here at Mallory Park on Boxing Day.
Finding lots of meetings back in.
There's probably more up my sleeve yet to come. 84 Matt Wilkins took the lead, took the win I should say, in the final PBS Brakes Hot Hatch Championship race of the season after 9 laps in. It's on the Civic Type R, beating Zach Burnell number 291 by 0.3 of a second. 22 Tate Taverner was 3rd, 4th was 52 Lewis Ellis, 5th was number 7 Ryan Barker, 6th was 21 David Walsh, 7th 29 Matt Hale, 8th 67 Andrew Idwin, 9th was 116 Matthew Morgan, rounding out the top 10 was number 93 Shay Kavanaugh. So Andrew Idwin in Class B, Shay Kavanaugh the invitation class, and further back in 14th place Joshua Hilton winning Class C once again from William Bartup. So that's it from the Hot Hatch and the 750 Motor Club Championship racing this season. Some final thoughts from you, Josh?
Yeah, we had some good racing when we were going, didn't we, today? And it's been a good season, hasn't it, for 750 Motor Club racing? We've had that extraordinary Road Sports Championship finale. I think that's one that's going to long live in the memory from last weekend at Donington Park.
Absolutely fantastic, yeah, and some great racing all the way through the season. Do keep an eye on the 750 Motor Club website and social media feeds for announcements about the 2026 season very soon. Quick thank you to all of the marshals who've done such fantastic work here today. They've been kept very busy. Thank you to them and all of the other officials of the 750 Motor Club. Thanks to all the Alpha Live team. Thanks to Josh and to Kieran as well. Josh and I will say goodnight to you for now. Have a safe journey home, and we'll leave you down in Parc Fermé in the capable hands of Kieran Mogg. From us, good night.
Thank you very much. I'm down here with our winner, Matt Wilkins, 2 from 2. He said just that you had a bit of pressure in the end there just after the safety car, but you managed to bring it home in first once again.
Yeah, safety car helped, I think, to be honest with that one, because that car was really quick behind. But no, we'll take that. Shame Dave Walsh didn't get a bit more time to get through the pack, because he came from 11th up to 5th or 6th. But yeah, good day. Good day.
Yeah, definitely a good day and a fantastic way to end the season for you as well. So
good.
That's the main thing, absolutely. And well, 2 wins from 2. Can't ask for much more. Congratulations.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Cheers. Thank you. Now Zach Burnell. Zach, obviously not quite, but you were close.
I was trying. I saw the car go off on the side. I saw the dust at the background, so I did a 3 devil's elbow, just do or die through there. I had visions of it ending under safety car, and then just didn't want to risk. Second was still better than being in the gravel. So no, it was a good day.
Yeah, obviously a very good day, and with the Matt was just mentioning about with the light going down as well, it was starting to be a bit more difficult to see. Were you finding that as well?
It was more difficult when you got things behind with lights on that were reflecting on you. So once I got a little bit of a gap and there was no lights behind me, but it wasn't too bad. I've driven in darker.
Well, clearly it worked. So congratulations on P2.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers, thank you. Let's have a quick chat now with Tate. Tate, P3, you obviously had quite a good first race as well. Good second race. Good day for you?
Yeah, not bad. The second race couldn't do much about it because of the safety car, but yeah, not bad. I had a problem with brakes on the second race though, so my foot, I just didn't trust them, so I was braking a bit earlier, but couldn't have done much better with the time we had. Yeah.
Obviously a nice way to end the season for you as well, do you reckon?
Yeah, it's all right. I've been in and out of this season, so the overall position doesn't bother me too much. I've just had fun, which is, yeah.
That's the main thing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you very much. Right, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. Amazingly, the officials have managed to do a fantastic job in fitting all of the races in, and we have completed the entire roster of races that we should have completed, despite, obviously, the early red flags that we had earlier on in the day. Now, all that's time to do is just to say thank you so much to all the different people that have made this possible. Firstly, to the marshals. We couldn't do any of this without the marshals. Obviously, they're the ones that have kept this running, and they've really had their work cut out today for them. The 750 Motor Club, obviously, for putting all of this on. Obviously to Ian and Josh up in the commentary box, keeping all of you entertained. All of you at home watching, none of that would be possible without you at home, so thank you so much. And finally to the Alpha Live crew for making this all possible and filming it all. On the crew today we've had Stuart as our producer, Dan as our runner, Luke behind the camera here, and then out on the track cameras we've had Adam, Johnny, Andy and Darren. Thank you to all of those different people who made this entire day possible. So thank you very much. We have one more live streamed day for the 750 Motor Club, and that's going to be next week at Silverstone for the infamous Burkett. Don't miss it. It will be amazing. So thank you and goodbye.